Oh, right. Let's jump right into this game. There's a lot going on right in the beginning. Before we talk about any of the strategy, let's talk a little bit about the background of this game. So my teammate is Leafman, and I was trying to communicate to him, hey, why don't we do this Slavic siege tower hop? I think that would be really fun, and we had some success with that in different gaming sessions. However, those messages did not come through due to poor internet connection. Also, we weren't able to talk very much through Discord, so we were stuck with the strategy that we had done in the last game, which turned out as a dumpster fire. More about that a little bit later. As all of this is going on, we have Rapid D movement, and he goes, oh Lord, and I know Rapid D, and I know he is a big fan of the channel. It's always nice to be appreciated. There's some other stuff about the strategy, like who should we do it to? Okay, we should do it to the Portuguese. I actually talked to Leafman on the Discord and told him, nah, let's just do it to whoever is closest to me. So we're actually going to end up doing this to Lonzo Wall. Lonzo Wall goes, this noob again. And Leafman follows it up with, I taste some salty boys. And Rapid D movement goes, you know what? I got you, Poop. I'm your fan. It's always nice. I think there's not many people who are neutral about Poop Lord and the thing that he does, but more about that a little bit later. So what is the strategy that we are actually going for here? Well, I'm playing as the Teutons, and Leafman is playing as the Magyars. The idea is that I am going to Teuton farm Sling so that Leafman can produce many scouts. Wait, a scout rush on Arena? Rockstar would now say, can I please have 2 petards? No, it's not about petards in this strategy. That's where the Teutons come into play. Wait, one sec. Is that like boar significantly smaller than that? Beside the point. Fun mod. I'm going to be tower rushing to let the scouts in. And check this out. Rapid D goes, I got you, man. I commented on one of your posts today. I told you about how Deville should have constructed a palisade wall to get out of the house boar trap. That was one of the videos that I posted from Vlad. I'll connect it in the thing, but it's not about none of that. It's not about any of that. Let's talk about our opponents. God, focus on this game, Poop. Stop getting distracted by giant boars, okay? So, Lonzo Wall, who is a Poop Lord hater, is playing as the Bohemians. So I'm expecting Hussite wagons, a whole bunch of monks and that good stuff. And then Rapid D is playing as the Portuguese. Last game I had with Leafman, the Portuguese player absolutely flattened all of our scouts and towers by means of organ guns. So I think that's why Leafman wanted to do it to Rapid D movement. But from my memory, I felt like Lonzo Wall was actually the stronger player, so we're going to do it to Lonzo. I guess. Maybe. Kind of. With that being said, I'm going to turn off the fog of war so that you can see and sweat with me in my perspective. Now, is my build order perfect? No, I probably should have grabbed this giant boar a little bit sooner. That way I could have clicked up at 20 or 22 pop, but you know what? You have a couple extra villagers. Not the end of the world. You're also going to notice that we're in the near future going to send over a villager to Leafman so that and I asked him, how many should I send? Well, they garrison double the amount in towers, so you might as well send 10, I suppose. Send them all. Send it. And where's the villager? Oh yeah, there he goes. This guy is going over to Leafman's base, and we're simply going to place farms around this TC. This is kind of like a sling without a sling. He can take those farms. Teuton's farms cost half the amount of wood than other farms, so it's much better that I built them than he does. As there are a total of 8 farms, this would be the same as him getting 4 farms. Also, I'm going to be way behind anyway because I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of, well, tower rushing. Alright, here we go. So I think it's always good to go for the gate. The gate has a lot of surface area, even though it has slightly more HP than, for example, one of these 900 versus 1300. But you can just get so many more around or on top of the gate. Is that the correct terminology? I don't know. While this is going down, we're also constructing farms over here. We're just clicking a little bit so that Leafman can take them over and attack. And this is interesting. Normally, and we should definitely be targeting this gate rather than targeting that house. Unfortunate scout. He's just gonna take it. It's fine. I'm like, okay, you just want to give me a free scout, I'll take it. Whoever can't connect with the wall, hop into the tower, and then that can shoot, hopefully not on the house, but on the actual gate. And still no reaction here. I even got the improved line of sight to see what was happening, and we're in another tower. Let's go. Once again, meanwhile, we're also just constructing all of these farms and trying to keep that occupied. Let's go, tower. No. Oh, okay, there's the tower. Do I care about going that way? No. All I care about is to keep this area open for Leafman to go in with his scouts. When you are tower rushing, you want to make 100% sure that your towers do not get taken down. Too many people don't wall their towers in. Now we're going to have a little bit of a tower war over here. I tried to wall the base the best I can because I know that this tower is relatively weak. Just a couple of hits and garrison. Oh no. Awkward, not the greatest. I think if I was green, I know this is kind of awkward to get to this tower. I may have even deleted my blacksmith here just so that I could rush this down. That is 150 wood down the drain, but could potentially be worth it. I can't hear you. The Discord isn't working. What's going on? We're just tower fighting, but we have 7 in here, and he is only able to have 5. So I felt pretty good about this situation. Leafman on the other side of the map is just getting tons and tons of scouts. I'm like, go, 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 let's go, let's go. And now, let me just pause this for one succulent second. Let's go over to Leafman's base. So he has all of these beautiful, beautiful farms, most of which I have thrown down for him. And he has all of these scouts. Let's see what he can see exactly. He doesn't have the resources to afford a barracks. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in. Let's go. Let's go. So sure enough, he's coming over and he sees a scout over here. And, whoa. What's that over here? That's a lot of villagers from Rapid D. Very nice cleanup from Leafman to get that forward castle drop stopped. He was signaling this and I didn't have a market, so I started rushing a market up just so that I could see what was going on. We did eventually win this tower war due to us being Teutons and able to garrison more villagers. If I had to do this again, maybe I would garrison with an additional maybe I would send over an additional 3 or 4. That way, if one of them or 2 of them dies in this process, it's not the biggest of deals. Wall it in. I'm saying, let's go, let's go. It's open over here. He was asking, where can I hit? Where can I hit? Oh my god. That's a lot of scouts. 11 scouts in your base, in your face. what can he hit right now? Well, he can definitely hit the main gold. He probably can't hit these free farms, but all of Green's eco is totally exposed. He's going for a castle. I'm like, oh, perfect. I just constructed this tower over here. Thank you very much for all the free kills. That castle isn't going to go up. All the scouts come around just to, just to add insult to injury. This is the guy who hated Poop Lord strategies. He's also a very, very competent player, Lonzo Wall, so you gotta give credit where credit is due. He's about 1,500 1v1, and we're just making him look silly in this game. I believe he's like 2.1k team game elo. Scouts are running around trying to find whatever they can. Can't quite get into these wood lines, and yeah, this is a, no, Letty, you are not getting that up. He needs to get a castle just to stay alive. At this point, we're trying to wall in some of these towers just because we don't want to get them battered down. But at this point, we kind of already knew that his villager count was so extremely low that it wasn't going to matter. He's at 8 villagers. 8. Meanwhile, castle over here. Uh-oh. I'm up the castle. I was like, uh-oh. There are villagers over here constructing a castle. I wonder where does he send them from? Oh, he just sends them from the forward barracks. Another castle over here was trying to be constructed by Lonzo. He was not focusing on here because he was focused too much over here on taking this down. And is he going to take this down? Only 2 scouts. I'm like, your scouts are getting killed. Normally, this would be terrible engaged, but these guys already have bloodlines. And as Magyars, you get free forging as well. Can he get this down? Oh, just enough. By 1 scout. Green calls it GG. Rapid D knows that it's GG as well. And that was a very, very quick arena game. I didn't even have time to notice that I messed some of this up. And I really like the build from Leafman. He went for double stable productions with those additional farms. That was an awesome little early game fuel boost for him. Our eco is not terrible, and we could actually transition into Castle Age at some point. In any case, our eco is a lot better than Lonzo Wall, who at this point has oh my god, he went to his very last villager. Wow, he really didn't want to lose his very, very last villager. Now, I often find that people either love me or hate me, and that's totally fine. Not a lot of people are neutral about Poopler. There's not somebody who goes, I don't really care. It's either, oh, he does lame strats, his strategies are terrible and never work, and then there's other people like, oh, he's a smurf, he's a super big smurf, and he kills everybody so easily. Well, if you see me play, you'll see that a lot of my strategies just feel miserable, but they're not that interesting to upload. And I have uploaded some losses, and maybe I'll get in the habit of uploading more losses, but ultimately, it's not about the haters for me. It's about the people who appreciate the time and the effort that I do put into this game, and I truly, truly love this game. So shout out to Rapid D Movement for A, having a hilarious name, and B, supporting me, leaving a comment. It just means the world to me, guys, to be part of this community. And I know I'm a silly, goofy individual, and You know, people have told me, "Oh, your name is so stupid," blah 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 blah. But you know what? I'm a poop lord. I am who I am, and I don't give a beaver damn. Look at that KD. Incredible. 28 and 5 for Leafman. MVP. 23 and 1. How did we kill so many with just towers? Teuton towers, man. No joke. Economy. Very nice. Look at all that food collected. It does give you a huge bush. Bush. Oh my God! There's a relatively small shrubbery behind me. No, it's huge. No, it gives you a huge boost to have that Teuton farm sling, and I don't know why people don't do it more often. It's something that you can do in Dark Age. Now, obviously, regular sling can also be very, very effective, but I feel like a regular sling is kind of on the verge of cheating. I don't know, but a Teuton farm sling, that's kind of interesting and entertaining to me. And with feudal ages, Leafman first, and oh, wow, Lonzo Wall hitting to absolute walls. This is where he tried to go for that first castle, and this is where Leafman broke through on that wood line and killed the very last of Lonzo Wall's villagers. No military from myself and Rapid D. Anyway, guys, whether or not you hate my work or you love my work, I'm not here to pick or judge. You're totally allowed to have your own opinions. But for crying out loud, just keep walking. Just keep living your life. Keep enjoying Age of Empires. And with that, Poop Lord, out.